move on.
Yes, let's do it. All right.
Topic 2.
Favorite K-pop songs of January 2019. Am I reading first?
Nate
reading first?
Nate, you can read
All right,
first.
I'll do last then.
Okay. And then I guess whoever's reading should read Cooper's comments.
Yep, I guess. So,
Okay.
if you're new here, this is our end of the month or beginning of the next month review or just slight overview of every K-pop song that we liked in the past month that we couldn't give proper reviews to. We sourced a list from our K-pop, so thank you to everyone in our K-pop that does all the hard work for us. And the relevant playlists of all the songs will be in the description below.
And this time we won't be reading the album name or type because Jacob can't read.
Andrew can't read.
That far.
Andrew, someone can't read
his
over there.
screen is very small.
So, yeah.
It's very small.
Yeah. So we had to cut out a couple columns so that everyone can read their notes. First up is BY.
Oh, wait. We have to go through past reviews. And everything.
Yeah. Past reviews. I even had it open in a different tab. Okay, past reviews. We're not talking about these songs because we reviewed the albums. Go listen to the reviews. We reviewed Apink's Percent, ATEEZ's Treasure episode 2, 0 to 1, CLC's number 1, G-Friend's Time for Us, Luna's Even So, in the Luna Cast episode 1, 17 You Made My Dawn, and Uja Sonyo's Would You Stay, or WJ Stay. And then future reviews, we'll be reviewing Eyes One's Sukitoi Wastai and Tiffany Young's Lips on Lips.
Woo! I feel like I'm the only one.
What are you talking about?
I feel like we're the only ones who
Yeah,
like everybody.
there's probably no one else is probably gonna outside of like hardcore songs.
Baron will like it.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
only hardcore
Baron
songs will really care about Tiffany Young, but
Baron will back us.
We are hardcore songs, so.
Baron, comment 69 if you back us.
Okay, onto the actual.
Now we'll know if he listens or not.
Favorites.
Okay, yeah. So the first song is BY's Nai Dang.
Yes.
So, did you want to start off?
Yeah. Like personally, I really like this. I didn't take the time to look up the translated lyrics, but
it wasn't up
want
at
to.
the time.
I definitely will check it out eventually. Like the video is really cool and looks like they put a lot of thought into it. It's got a lot of it's seemingly like either pre-war or during World War II, sort of like historic scenes that kind of allude to Korea's unfortunate history. And I think what Andrew said before is that the title translates to My Land. So
yeah, something having to do with like talking about Korea, and as if the context clues or visual clues weren't enough from that.
Yeah, but personally, yeah, his flow, everything was really nice in the song, and also like finally getting another good song from BY, because I feel like for me personally, like I don't remember if it was 2018 or 2017 or both, but we're kind of weak, so.
Yeah, because the last thing we covered was like Gucci Bank or something like that.
Yeah, Gucci Bank was
Gucci Bank, Gucci Bank, Gucci Bank. Oh God, no. So yeah, I found this song just randomly like a couple days ago. Again, I agree with you, Jacob. That I love his flow in this. I love the style of this song. But again, what really stands out in this is the costuming, in that, like, I guess the message of it, just like sort of bridging the past with like the past outfits of like very like old like 1940s, 1950s Korea with the modern day, and just sort of I guess drawing on. I think it must be because like there's this logo for like 100 years in like Korea or something like that. So it might have been something for like an anniversary or like some type of like
campaign.
Yeah, so maybe that makes sense. But it's really cool to just sort of draw upon like Korea's history for this type of rap song, and it works so well. It works so well with this. So it's very memorable. I think the music video itself could end up getting a nomination later down the line, just because I really loved the music video and the message it had.
Next we have Cherry Bullet's debut Q&A. This is a new girl group from FNC, AOA and CM Blue and FTL and company. For me, I want to like this song, and I do like most of it, but just like the no bothered me in No. I think the pre-chorus in the song really brings down the song. It really just ruins the flow of the song. It ruins the like style of the song. Like it's so out of place. It's really jarring. If that was not there, I would have probably bought this album physically because I like the song a lot. Other than that, but I just can't bring myself to because of how much I dislike that part.
Me personally, I thought it was a really solid debut. I like the song quite a bit. I agree that the weird like rappy like pre-chorus was a little unnecessary, but it doesn't bother me at all. I think like the song could do fine without it, but I don't think it brings the song down in my mind at least. Also, I'm really glad to see Park Hae-yoon again. She was like easily one of my favorites in Produce 48, and if I had the final say, she would have been a nice one. So. If that says anything. Also, her vocals in this were awesome.
Great vocals.
She's
definitely.
one of the best vocalists in Produce 48, in my opinion.
Yeah, so I'd have to agree with Nate that this song is spotty mostly because, again, I don't know why new girl groups feel like, okay, we're going to be a cutesy girl group, but let's have a random rap verse or rap pre-chorus in every song just because that's K-pop nowadays. That's what ruined the song for me ultimately. And I guess just because the chorus in itself was like it was alright. But I mean I do enjoy the visual element of this song. It's okay, I can identify what Cherry Bullet's gonna be from now on through this. Like the chiptunes sort of style of the song leads into the video game elements in 16-bit and 8-bit style, and they have like DDR pads and like a light gun, and like they're playing like first-person shooter or something like that, and
mechs.
And like freaking Diva, like a knockoff Diva mech or something like that. So at least they've nailed down the visual element of the song. They just have to work on sort of the arrangement of it, and that I don't think that'll be hard. I do expect them to have something good in the follow-up. So they are still on my radar.
And I don't know if you read it, but they did say that that's their like whole shtick going forward. Is each song is going to be a different video game.
That's awesome.
They have to
That's
do.
cool.
That's
so,
really
like,
cool.
They'll be continuing. I don't. Well, it's not supposed to be like a specific. I think just like a different style of video game. Or whatever.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't really know. I just read that.
So
that makes sense.
So it's basically like Bingo Bango except on like steroids.
Well, yeah, and it's FNC. I thought it was weird that they did that because of FNC. I'm like, your last AOA song was a video game thing, and now you're doing this group with a video game thing.
Well, they gotta appeal to gamers. Gamers rise up.
Yeah, gamers rise up. No, the underrepresented group. Anyways, it makes their name make more sense. I guess Cherry Bullet, like Cherry Pac-Man, Bullet.
Yeah,
like
Cherry and then Bullet.
Sudden Attack or Counter-Strike or something.
Yeah. So yeah.
Also, it's really cool sounding.
It's original too.
Yeah.
Like
Cooper's notes.
What I was gonna say is it doesn't sound weird. Like it sounds like a cool name for a group.
Yeah, it's a cool group name. Yeah.
Yeah, there's plenty of group names that are super awkward. And this isn't one of them. So yeah, Cooper's notes. He said, "I still can't get into Q&A. The pre-chorus still breaks the song for me." Same thing Jacob or Andrew and I said. However, the B-side Violet is going to be one of my favorites of the year. I absolutely love this song. So go check out some of the B-sides, Cooper says.
I only listened to it once. I need to get back to it.
I didn't get a chance.
I think there's 3 songs on the single.
Yeah, it's a single album. I only listened to it once too. And I was at work, so I wasn't really paying attention. Next, we have Chungha's single album, Gotta Go. Well, it's actually just a single. Gotta Go. And in my opinion, this is probably Chungha's best single. I think it's easily her best choreography. And I love the instrumentals. Also, who else has one song come on an album this big?
And the album is called 12.
It's ridiculous. Well, that's because she's gotta go at midnight. It's Cinderella.
Oh yeah.
Also, I actually gotta show this off because I'm not gonna do an unboxing. But it's got this weird thingy, and you can like,
that's dope.
Lift these.
That is really cool.
That's so cool.
Different ones.
Whoa,
it's so...
Yo, that is crazy. That's awesome.
Yo, why did you do an unboxing of this?
Because last time she had an accordion, didn't she?
Huh? Last time what?
Didn't try to have an accordion?
No, that was IU.
Well, I thought Chungha had that too. She had something that was annoying. I remember. I don't know.
I don't remember, but yeah, the album's really cool. Song's really good. Stan Chungha.
She puts the
Best IOI branch.
best IOI branch.
Best IOI branch of the year, 2018.
Jacob.
Yeah. So for me, most of the other guys, they said like best single. I think this is Chungha's best song for me personally. Like just best song period. Yeah, like ever since it's like I've been spamming this song like this and and Born Again. Like I've played all three of them. I've been spamming them. Yeah, like it's been in my concert rotation. I really love this song. The choreo is really great. The MV is really cool. It's like in this like house mansion dining room sort of set. The fashion's really cool. Yeah, just love everything about it. Love Chungha. Best IOI branch. Fantastic. Stan Chungha.
So when I first heard this song and like the style of the song, it finally clicked to me like why Chungha was doing like God Is a Woman and like all these Ariana Grande covers, because she's clearly like modeling her like this style of the song after like what people like Ariana Grande do, and I'm just like, it's perfect for Chungha. It's perfect. I understand this song like, or it encompasses who Chungha is as a performer, as an artist, as a dancer. And that's very hard. That's very hard to nail down like all of those aspects in one song. And I feel like it's the culmination of Chungha as a solo artist. So again, this trap R&B sort of style, you wouldn't think of Chungha, but it fits her perfectly. The riff is super catchy, like a dun 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 dun. It's just stuck in my head for the past month. And we have to thank Black Eyed Pilsung for this song, because Black Eyed Pilsung's on a fucking roll, because they put out this, and then they put out So two of the best songs of the year are by Black Eyed Pilsung. They came out the same week.
I think they'll still be some of the best songs.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be very hard to top these songs. Yeah. Like we 2019 started off with a bang. In all honesty. So also the choreography is deceptively intricate and difficult, because it's not as crazy as I was talking to DJ, dance instructor at I Love Dance, about it, and where it works a lot better being a singer and a performer as opposed to Roller Coaster, where she's like literally like rolling around on the floor and shit, and I'm just like, how are you supposed to sing like this? So like in learning this dance over the past couple of weeks, it's deceptively hard, because there's a lot of body rolls and I can't do body rolls to save my life. And there's like this part where like she like again like body rolls, and like there's a part with a gun and everything. So it's like it's really fun choreography and a really cool choreography. I just have to I don't know how to dance, so I have to learn it. But
I think Chungha's probably also one of the best idol dancers.
Oh, she's easily the best idol dancer. Yeah. Like maybe
one of the best.
Only,
I don't know if I'll say absolutely,
because you want to say Sunmi is the best. Because
no, not. I'd go with like probably like Boa or Hyoyeon.
Okay.
Like I'd put them up together with each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, Momo is very great as well.
Yeah, but
you know,
I need to learn the dance properly one day, just because it's so fun. It's really cool, and again, it's what puts Chungha over the top of other solo artists, other K-pop artists in a way, and it cements her position as one of the top artists in the genre. And maybe I still have to think about this a lot, because my favorite song right now from Chungha currently has always been Weak, like her pre-debut track, just because I love her voice on that. But this is giving it a run for its money, definitely. What are Cooper's thoughts?
Cooper said, having watched all 30 live stages and playing the song 90 plus times, I can say this is Chungha's best track.
Yep. Basically what I said. Yeah.
Except you haven't watched all of the live stages, I don't think.
I don't think I've
watched a lot of them, but I don't think I watched all 30.
Yeah, I probably watched about 10 of them. Next, we have Code Kuntz with his track XI or 11, I don't know, featuring E-High.
So as soon as earlier in the month, as soon as Andrew linked this, I was like, oh my god, because because this is like, the song is like a sequel to a song called X, which is also featured with
10,
E-High.
yeah
10, and this one's 11.
Okay.
on his Muggles Mansion album, which is one of my all-time favorite K-pop albums. Check it out; it's great.
We should probably retro review that because
it's really really good. I listen to it a lot. I think you guys would both find a few tracks that you guys at least like on it. But yeah, like Lehi's vocals are amazing as always. And I really want to see her have an album that's produced by Code Kuntz because I think that would turn out really really nicely. Maybe again, like bring in Tablo again to do some writing. Like I know they're not all under YG at the same time or anything, but I think that could still be a good collaboration to do.
Yeah, I enjoy this song a lot. One, just because I miss Lehi a lot, and this like bluesy feel, it fits her voice so perfect. Like if she just made music like this for the rest of her career, I would be completely fine. Because again, I
think that's where direction she's going. Because like Here Come the Regrets on Epic High's album.
Yeah.
Again, X on Muggles Mansion.
Because her doing like pop music just doesn't. It feels like a waste of Lehi, like how good Lehi's voice is. So her doing something like this is exactly what I want from Lehi, and exactly why I want. Yeah, I agree with Jacob. Why I want Code Kuntz to produce her next album. I was just shocked because holy shit, she swears at everything. She's like, but fuck that. I was just like, whoa, Lehi, what are you doing? Yes, I was really impressed by this song. So I hope more people. Again, I know Code Kuntz doesn't get that much traffic, but I know Lehi has her loyal fan base. But if this is any indication of what Lehi's solo music will be, hopefully this year, I'm all in. I'm all in on it.
Personally, Code Kuntz might be one of my favorite like
producers
in general. Like he just doesn't put out a whole ton or like really big high profile stuff, but like tit for tat, like everything he comes out with, I always really really enjoy. Also, I'd like to just highlight that you should listen to the other track that's on the single that goes right at, because 11 like leads right into it, and it's kind of like a little
sort of seamless
outro like interlude kind of thing. So it's pretty cool.
Next we have Cold and the track Loss.
I didn't end up marking this down because I forgot to, but I actually listened to the song and I added it to my like smooth as fuck playlist, as I always do with pretty much anything that's off and off. This was a station single, and I don't know how Cold ended up getting a station single.
I think anyone can apply for it,
I guess, but it's just weird to see like Kim go from YG, essentially a YG thing, to sort of being self promoted. I don't know, like, 'cause, indie, and then just doing it now. So it just really makes me miss Off and Off. I want Off and Off to do another album. Like that destroyed me. That completely destroyed me when Off and Off does another album. Like I just disappear off the face of the earth and listen to that album like over and over again. But
have a Tablo feature again, please.
Oh, please, definitely. So with Loss, it's definitely, this is saying a lot because like Off and Off is very minimalist in a sort of way, but I'd say this is very minimalist even on top of like how like laid back Cold and Off and Zero Channel usually go with their music, because it's mostly just like this one like instrumental sort of like piano like sort of thing going on in his voice. But the one thing I really love about the way they approach music is they make a really good use of like background noise, or just sort of like ambient sort of like background noise to sort of set the mood in that, and they're experts at that. And I love that aspect about their about Cold songs especially. So yeah, it's the one that I really enjoyed. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, because it's like at first blush it kind of might seem boring, but there's a lot of intricacy here that I really do appreciate. So
Cooper said he really loves the MV for this. The cinematography is beautiful. Not something we get a lot of in K-pop.
It was alright for me. It's a little too artsy, I guess.
I don't mind it.
Yeah. Next we have Doll with the song In Touch featuring Charlie Taft.
So our best friend sort of this was a perfect feature for Charlie Taft, because she's really into 90s R&B and like New Jack Swing, and basically just everything that she sort of grew up with as a kid, and sort of it fits her voice perfectly. And I'm really happy to hear Charlie Taft's voice again, because she has an incredible voice. So she fit this song perfectly. I'm not as familiar with Dao. I'm guessing he's a producer, much in the same vein as like a Code Kuntz. But this was an excellent track. I love this track a lot. So she's a perfect fit for this. So I'm really happy.
Yeah. Next we have Dick Punk's song Special.
Best name ever. So for me, my comments wasn't really on the song. I thought the MV was really nice, like particularly like I guess in a nerdy sort of way. Like I really love the like the color correction and like the light blue color palette they were going for in the beginning. That kind of like transitioned as it picked up into more like colorful and like fun towards like the end of the song. Like when they like open the door and reveal the band actually playing the real song, it turns like from the sad blue to like this upbeat like rainbow sort of thing.
Yeah, the color accenting.
But yeah, like the camera angles, color correction, the cast, everything was really well thought out in this music video.
I just like their name, Dick Punks. Honestly, that's the only reason why I chose this song. But I'm glad you actually had something to say about the actual.
Yeah,
music
I just like the video in general.
Yeah.
Cooper marked it but said nothing.
Marked it but didn't say anything. So yeah. That's the thing. Next we have Dreamcatcher with their fan song Over the Sky. And I love the piano line for the song. Like upbeat piano lines and rock music is my jam. Also, Dreamcatcher hasn't released anything bad ever.
Yep. Basically mine was short and sweet. I was like, this is their most like anime sounding song yet. And then I said Andrew will elaborate on this because he wrote basically what I probably would have wrote.
So going into that, it straight up sounds like an opening for like Sword Art Online or Gurren Lagann or something like that. It's got that kind of hype to it. It's definitely intentional, like the sound that they're going after. It sounds like this specific J-pop, J-rock artist called Lisa. Like very, because they have similar vocal ranges. The members of Dreamcatcher to Lisa, so. They're definitely paying attention to what J-rock sounds like or what J-pop sounds like, and they're trying to model Dreamcatcher after that, just in a Korean vein or just like through Korean lens. And I enjoy that. I really enjoy that still. I feel like a lot of these tracks I actually like more than some of the Dreamcatcher singles, just because I've built a preference to this style of song over the years watching anime a lot. But seriously, at this point, I don't know why Dreamcatcher does not have an anime opening. Like. They have to know, like somebody over in Japan has to know how popular Dreamcatcher is or how their style of music is. So it's only a matter of time until somebody gives it to them. And until then, I guess we'll just make AMVs. Like somebody should just I should just make a Sword Art Online AMV using the song, honestly, and it would fit perfectly.
Yeah.
Have they debuted in Japan yet?
Yeah, they've made Japanese. They made a Japanese version of what, didn't they?
Yeah. So
had.
I hope they experience success in Japan because I think they could be pretty big there.
Oh, they'd fit right in. They'd fit right in.
Especially like with their dancing skills and stuff, it's incredible. I think they'd be a really good fit.
Yeah. Cooper said he loves Dreamcatcher's fan songs the most. This and Full Moon are his favorites. Next we have Dumbfound Dad's song Pink Blue Dawn.
All right, so this is way better than this last stuff we covered from him, which I believe was, again, his like Rocket Man
mini.
Which like I just found that to be like super like cringy. It's like trap with the auto tune. It was just like I just felt like he was throwing out his uniqueness, I guess, in favor of what's in style at the moment.
Trend chasing, basically.
Yeah, basically. But this I thought was really, really awesome. Like this is the type of quality that I expect of him because he's like he is a hip hop artist that I do respect, and you know, I don't know. I enjoyed this a lot, so I'm definitely gonna add it to my playlist, and I need to check out the other songs in the album. Hopefully, they're just as good as this.
Yeah. So this actually came out in 2018. It's just he's releasing it like to the tail. Video. Yeah. It actually came out on 88 Rising's channel. I know he used to be under 88 for a while, but before they blew up. But it's cool to see that he's still working with him, and it's definitely going to help his exposure because there's still a lot of people that are into like 88 Rising and like Rich Brian, Joji, Higher Brothers that don't know who Dumbfound Dad is, which is surprising to me. So he needs the exposure definitely.
Actually, like whenever I talk to people who I like friends who like when I. It's funny because when I mention that I'm into K-pop, one of the first people they mention is Dumbfound Dad all the time.
Yeah, like real hardcore like hip-hop artists, like fans know who Dumbfound Dad is.
They usually mention like Hyung and Harambe stuff like that.
Yo, Harambe is such a good song.
Yeah, it's too short.
That beat goes so hard. But it's very contrasted from that like hard trap style that he sort of made his name for with Rocket Man and Harambe and that sort of thing. It's a lot more chill, and it's kind of like his return to form for him and returned his roots, where he used to make a lot more chill music. Before I even got into K-pop, I used to listen to Dumbfound Dad, actually, so it's kind of nostalgic in that sort of way. And like the processing that they do with his voice is not as obnoxious as on those trap songs, and it fits this song so perfectly. Like I don't think the song would nearly be as interesting unless it had that like processing to the vocals. So overall, just a really good song, honestly.
Yeah, I guess the difference being it's tastefully done and it's not
very tastefully done,
over intrusive or obnoxious.
You need water.
I don't know why my voice always gets dried out.
Yeah.
You guys good?
Yep.
Okay. Next we have Favorite with their title track and mini album, Loca. And for me, this song like just elevated them. Who's surprised it's Tropical House. But I actually liked their previous stuff. But this just like brought them to another level, and listen to the album too. The B-sides are really good.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't manage to.
If we weren't so busy, I would have probably asked to review
it. Okay.
But yeah, we just have too many topics to go for, so love it.
Yep. So for me, I think this is definitely their best song so far. I haven't listened to the album so far, so that's up to I guess TBD, to be determined. But definitely the best song that I've heard from them so far. Like me and Andrew say it all the time, like Tropical House is being beat to death, but I think it really turned out great in this song. That being said, like I hope they can pick up a decent sized fan base, but I still think their main problem is their name.
Favorite is impossible to find.
Like, I think they're getting Wii U'd, basically.
Yeah, favorite K-pop is just gonna look up. Favorite K-pop songs. Exactly. Like this title, like the title of this video is literally favorite K-pop songs. So yeah, like we're contributing to them. Like we're burying them.
Their demise.
like basically, if you want to search a group, and like they don't pop up immediately, you can just write K-pop. But like you can't even do that with them.
Yeah, with this,
you have to do like favorite K-pop
group
or something.
Favorite K-pop group doesn't work.
Like,
what the hell?
You have to search by a song name. You have to search favorite Loca.
Yeah,
like that's all.
And I mean, I'm pretty sure that's why Idol or G Idol is their title that way, because.
Idol means like
because it's not searchable if you're just putting up Idol with how they do it, how they spell it out in Korean. So
yeah,
it's because it's just a word.
Yeah, it's just a word. So again, like Jacob mentioned, I think Tropical House has just been beaten to death at this point. But what really separates this, I love the instrumental part of like the dun 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 dun, like it really goes in, and I wish they actually like brought it back more. Like I was expecting them to utilize it way more than they did, and I guess the production, or why I like the production so much, was it was produced by Olander. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. They are a producer that did Dreamcatcher songs such as Over the Sky, You and I, and Sleepwalking, which is arguably...
Yeah, Sleepwalking is what I would have guessed.
Which is arguably Nate's favorite album track. And they also did
my favorite Dreamcatcher song.
Also did stuff for The Boys, so just really like a good pedigree here.
Would you say their name was Outlander?
Olander. Olander. So... It's funny because if you look at their earlier songs like Party Time, like the concept's just like really cutesy and everything, just way different. They finally just I guess they felt that a different concept would have suited them better, and they completely right because I felt like they definitely brought this song to life, and they're definitely getting rewarded with it. Party Time came out in like 2017, 2018.
I think so.
2017. That was their
I think it's
debut.
2017.
That had 250,000
Yeah.
views, and that's we're counting that from 2019, like beginning of 2019. Currently, or as last I checked, Loca is currently at like 800, closing in on 850,000 views. So that's a huge, like there's clearly an increase in interest here.
And
so
50,000 of those are me.
you just spam the song.
No, I've listened to the song a lot, but I actually haven't been watching the music video too much because I already bought it on iTunes.
Yeah,
and
yeah. So
listening to it in my
they're a perfect candidate for Breakout Artist of the Year, and I really hope they can follow up on this because I really enjoyed this song actually.
I think they just gotta, pick up their fan base because, like,
Change their name.
I feel like they really should change their name. Like,
they should. They really.
I don't
should.
know. I feel like they could do a reboot like Dreamcatcher and be fine, but I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, it might be easier to search in Korean. Like, it's definitely easier to search in Korean because it's an English word.
Exactly.
If you write it out in Hangul, like,
I think it's a problem with Cape or international fans.
It's a problem 100% international fans. Yeah. So they don't need to change their name to blow up if they blow up in Korea, but it would help with international exposure. Cooper's thoughts. He likes the whole album, especially the B-sides, and he wants to follow Favorite.
Yeah, we really definitely
Topic 3.
We need to pay attention to that
God.
group more. Yep.
Yeah.
So now,
I mean, I've followed them, all of their songs so far. Yeah.
One of their members
Topic
on
3.
K-pop Star 6, so yeah, that's how I knew them.
Oh, really?
First, yeah.
okay, so then they
I
have.
don't remember what her name was though.
Yeah, we need to learn names and everything.
We all expected this to be like the more Blackpink style, like girl crush, and like sexy, maybe like getting into sexy stuff. Hopefully when they're older, but not right now, please, because one of them is
2003.
Yeah, one of them's like 15.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, like we expect them to be like girl crush, like